Hey guys, and welcome to Hardcore Ironman video number 58. We're going to start things off really quickly with a hard clue casket. Oh, oh my god! Whoa, that is an amazing clue. I noticed the boots first, and I was thinking, hey, that's my second pair of D'Hide boots on the account, and then I noticed the chaps. I'm done with hard clues. That's all I need. Last episode, I finally got the Heraldic Rune Shield for the clue step in the Karazi Jungle, as well as the top of the Agility Pyramid, and now I have finally obtained some blessed Dragonhide chaps. Man, it's been a while. It's been 123 hard clues, but that's like, I don't think you could really possibly get a better clue than that, except for Third Age. I mean, that's just amazing. This would be the most insane clue to get on a lower level Ironman. Like, you could not beat this. The Dragonhide, the axe, the boots, and the chaps, that's just insane. I mean, it's even good for me. I can only imagine what a low level Ironman would feel like getting this. Looking pretty clean if I do say so myself, just missing the Blessed Dragonhide boots, and I will have my first full Blessed Dragonhide armor set. Really big level coming in right here. This is going to hopefully be level 70 rune crafting, which it is. Cool thing about that is that I am now officially base 70 total level. And I'm only 2 skills away from base 80. The only problem is I'm going to have to get another 10 rune crafting levels and another 4 mining levels. So the mining levels are pretty easy. Just got to AFK some other load mine, but the rune crafting is going to take quite a while. But after I get a quest cape, I'll have really quick access to a fairy ring, and I can start crafting some cosmic and nature runes more efficiently. So I might start doing that, but still pretty cool regardless. Finally level 70. Can we get lucky? Maybe I'll get a staff of some kind. I'm feeling the staff pretty soon. Well, I don't know what's with me and calling things, but... Freaking course, man. Of course I get a staff there. Why is it whenever I say that, stuff happens? I need to stop jinxing it, man. That's the 4th one. Now that I have a Staff of the Dead, I figured I may as well test it out on a burst task, and so far it's done pretty well. The only downside really is that it can't autocast, but other than that, it seems to be hitting pretty decently. Another really cool thing about this staff is that due to its increased melee stats, I can just bop these things on the head if I ever need to finish them off and they're like red barred or something, so that's kind of handy. Coming back at you with yet some more AFK content, this time not fishing surprisingly, but mining. So 77 mining now. I'm slowly trying to work my way up to 80 so that I can round off base 80 stats. Mining won't be too hard, but rune crafting is going to take quite a while, but got to get at least this one done. Very nice, there's another level down, that is 78, just 2 more to go. I don't know if I'll do this all in one sitting, but I am hoping to get 80 by the end of this episode, hopefully. 79 mining, wasn't expecting to stay here this long, but now that I'm 79, I might try to make the push to 80. It's been kind of a relaxing grind, to be honest. It's not too terrible, and it's a good thing to do while playing other accounts as well. And there it is, 80 mining. I really wasn't expecting to get it all at once like this, but yeah, there it is. Not all in one sitting, but, you know, all consecutive without me, like, doing any other activities, which I wasn't expecting, but there it is, 80 mining. That is the second to last skill to 80 or above. Just need rune crafting, which, as I've mentioned multiple times, will probably take a long time, but I'm hoping to get some training in pretty soon. So I decided to stay a couple more inventories because after fixing this wheel, that is another smithing level, so that worked out pretty well. Now, as you might expect, I have a fair amount of ores in the bank. I don't think I'll smith them quite yet, but I imagine I'll probably have maybe close to 85 banked. It should be pretty good. If you look at the bank here, it is quite a lot of stuff. You've got 500 Addy, over 2,000 myth, and then most notably the gold ore will give me a bunch of XP. And I also have a ton of these gold nuggets, so I can finally purchase all the things in the shop right here. I already have the mining outfit as well as the coal bags, so the only thing left would be the gem bag, which I believe is only 100, so yeah, that leaves me with an extra 162, which I can eventually use to purchase soft clay or cut gems if I ever need them. Bro, I just did 4 farming contracts in a row. Wow, that was good RNG. I did the first one, and then I had the other stuff planted already ahead of time. How much is that worth? 500k, not too bad. I am very pleased to announce that it is finally time that I begin my 3rd ever God Wars dungeon boss on the account. I've done a bunch of bandos, I've tested out Zami, but now it is finally time to try out some Ceradomin. I do have a little bit of experience under my belt. I've done about 50 kills on the main, which isn't extensive, but it is kind of enough just to know the basic mechanics. I know you kind of just run around the room and shoot the boss while praying against it, while also sipping up on your staminas and, you know, keeping your HP high. So I don't expect to die unless I disconnect. If I do die, other than like lag or internet issues, then that would be kind of embarrassing, but we'll try not to let that happen, and I'm hoping for some good early RNG. Not gonna lie to you guys, I nearly brought my dragon crossbow bolts that I got from Vorkath with my rune crossbow, but luckily I was able to remember to test it out before doing that. It would have been kind of anticlimactic if I had gotten to the boss and then didn't have means to hit it. Kind of convenient that I snagged these Ceradomin boots at the beginning of the episode. That was pretty nice timing. The other pair that I have are bandos, which wouldn't be very useful during this grind, so that's kind of cool that I got those. Hoping for some good luck at this boss. At bandos, I was pretty lucky with obtaining the BGS kind of early, but overall I don't think my luck was too good there. With Zammy, I can't really say I have bad luck because I got the Staff of the Dead, and honestly I haven't killed it enough to really determine that, but I'm hoping for some really good early luck here. Maybe something like sub 50 kills would be nice. I feel like also with every Ironman they go lucky with at least one of the 4 God Wars bosses, so I'm hoping that could either be Sarah and I can get both of the items that I desire really early, being the hilt and the crossbow, or maybe down the line I'll get lucky at Armadale, but only time will tell. I'm hoping that I get some good luck here regardless though. Oh, nice hit right off the bat. I'm gonna get so sick of Starlight, I can already tell. The nice thing about Zammy is that when you left click, Zammy takes priority and you click on him. But here it looks like that's not the case. Can I get 2 hits in here? I don't... Oh god, she just hit me. Yeah, I need to get my timing a little bit better. Oh, I just hit the freaking unicorn. I should use the mini-map more. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click on the mini-map. Because when you click on the ground tiles, sometimes you click in the void and it doesn't register. Oh, there it is. I think that's it. Nice, we did it. All right, so switch to the blowpipe and kill all these fools over here. Adamant plate body is the first kill. The first Ceradomin God Wars trip has been completed. Only gained 5 kills, so not the... Oh my god, I forgot the boss was gonna spawn. Don't freaking die yet. Nope, not ready to die. Whoops. But yeah, overall, not a bad trip. It's kind of interesting to test the waters. I know I could probably improve immensely. I need to get the muscle memory down and the clicks and all that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some more. Hopefully the first drop will come pretty shortly. Hey, there it is, 95 range. Somehow I recorded it. I can't believe it. That's like a miracle in itself. I remembered to record a range level mid-Sarah trip. That's like my crowning achievement on the Ironman so far. 6 kills for the second trip, so 1 better than the first one. I am seeing improvements. It's not great, but I'm getting better. I'm starting to learn the muscle memory and then just the kind of overall process of running around the room. So yeah, practice makes perfect. Oh, there we go, the first pair of dragon boots. I can actually take these because I brought an anglerfish with me and I dropped it and forgot to pick it back up again, so it despawned before I remembered it. So yeah, another pair to the collection. Feels good. Hey, there it is. 50 kill count at Commander Zilliana. Anything on 50? Adamant plate body. Hell yeah. Well, hello there. Godsword shard number 1. The first drop from Sarah. And of course it came from a minion. Okay, I guess I'll take that. If I got that from the boss, I would have been kind of upset. But since I got it from a minion, it's all good. I don't even know... Which is the extra shard I have in the bank? Oh shoot, it's a shard 1. Oh yeah, this is a duplicate. So yeah, I have 2 blades plus 2 extra shard 1s, so hopefully I don't get another shard 1 ever again, because I technically don't need one anymore. Ended off the trip with a nice clean 75 kill count. I think I also got 9 kills that trip, which I believe is my personal best so far. I typically get like 6 to 8, so 9's pretty good. I'm seeing improvements. I'm getting a little bit better with the prayer flicks and all that. And then, of course, I got the shard 1 as well, so that completes all the shard 1s that I need. I have the 2 duplicates as well as the blade, and then the last blade is attached to the Bando's hilt, of course. So that's all the shard 1s that I will ever need. Now I just need 2 shard 2s and 2 shard 3s, and I'm good with all the blade pieces. Nice, level 81 hunter from this birdhouse. Slowly climbing up there. Birdhouses, man, they're so good for hunter XP passively over time. Sadly, I'm basically out of diamond bolts, so it looks like I'm gonna have to head over to Blast Furnace to make some more adamant bolts. Fun times ahead. There we are, nearly 600 adamant bars. Now time to turn them into bolts. I reckon that's probably enough addy bolts for now. I think I'll turn the rest of the bars into darts and add those to the blowpipe, and I should be set to go back to doing some more Sarah. Another hard glue casket. What can I get? Oh, what? There's this second pair of dragon boots. I suppose I'll sacrifice my anglerfish and pick those up, because those are really cool to get, and I kind of want to increase my collection. A magic seed coming in. I didn't even know that was on the drop table. 95 kills in, and that's the first one. Not complaining though, that's a pretty nice drop. I mean, yeah, good farming XP. So just finished up a 5 kill trip, and the reason it was so poor was due to me experimenting with the Zamorak chaps instead of the trusty old Vuric skirts. So I think I've determined that the tank bonus is better than the increased range accuracy. So going to be going back to that, and in addition to that, I'm going to bust out my purple sweets. I'm not even sure how many I have, but I'm pretty sure I have at least a few hundred from all the clue scrolls I've done. Not only do they heal you like 1 to 4 hit points or something like that, but they also restore run energy, which is going to be really important at Sarah. So going to be trying those out, and hopefully it will increase my trip. 650 of these little guys. That's not too bad. I wasn't really sure about how many I had. I was estimating around 500, so yeah, 650 should hopefully last me a couple hundred kills, I'm hoping. Oh my gosh, you are joking me. You are joking me, dude. Oh my god, I got something before 100 kill count, and it's the best item. No way! Oh, you have no idea how freaking excited I am. Alright, let's make sure not to die. Do I even continue the trip? I guess I do. Oh, now imagine if I DC and I like lose it before assembling the God Sword. When I first saw that on the ground, I thought it was a Sarah sword. That was so weird. I seriously thought it was a Sarah sword. I got the 2 best God Swords, man. I guess I continue the trip. I don't know what else to do. Alright, come on, bro. Give me that back-to-back. ACV. Ooh, Runkai Shield, not quite. Alright, very nice. 100 kill count at Sarah. So that's now 2 out of the 4 God Wars bosses at 100 kill count or above. I guess the next one will be Zami, assuming I can get another Greater Demon task. I also extended that, by the way. I didn't realize there was an extension, but earlier today I was browsing the Slayer shop and I noticed that, so I went ahead and extended it. So yeah, I guess that will be the next boss we do. For the time being, I will finish up this trip and use up all my supplies, and then I guess I will head on to doing some questing. Sadly, just experienced a lag spike, which cut the trip a little bit short. I was going to do another kill or 2, but this one particular lag spike lasted like a second longer than I was comfortable with, so I inclined just to panic telly instead. But overall, a pretty solid trip, if I do say so myself. Pretty good, not too shabby. And the big moment, let's go ahead and attack. Wait, you know what? I just remembered last time I came over here when I got my Bando's hilt, and I didn't even need to do that. I can just do this. I don't know why I'm at the anvil. Wait, okay, yeah, I don't know why I did that. The same thing happened with the BGS. I went over to the anvil, and then I'm like, wait, I don't even need to be here. But yeah, there it is, the Saradomin God Sword. I have the 2 best God Swords in the game. That's kind of a crazy and good feeling, honestly. Wow. So I have this God Sword, which has the nice effect of draining my opponent's defense, determined by how high I hit. And then we have this, which heals me and restores my prayer, also determined by the hit. So 2 best God Swords in the game. I guess it's off to do Inferno. Now, I think I'll probably wait until I get an ACB or a T-bow or something like that, but this will be really good for the rest of the Slayer grind. Still got 4 more big levels to go, and I'm glad to have gotten this before knocking out 99 Slayer, so that'll be really handy when I go for that goal. As I've mentioned a couple of times, I'm going to be heading over and doing some questing now, but before doing that, I figured I may as well go ahead and grab a new Slayer task and got some Lizardmen, so I have that to look forward to now. Who knows, maybe I'll get the hammer. But in the meantime, let's go do some questing. Alright, I knew it was going to happen eventually, but yep, there's the first missed farming level in, well, I don't know how long, but it's been a while. I'm usually really good at catching farming levels on video, but yeah, there's level 96, just 3 more to go. 1,000,000 XP to 97, oh man. And so it begins. The final push to obtaining the quest cape has officially begun. I think I'm pretty good to go. I'm going to be doing the hardest quest and knocking that out of the way first, which is going to be Morning's End Part 2, and after that it's mostly just easy stuff. I think the only other time consuming one would be Rag and Bone Man 2, but yeah, just basically a bunch of easy stuff. I think I got all the gear to do it. I have my Slayer music video open in another tab, so let's get this done. Also found a use for one of these croziers, which is kind of cool. It gives a pretty nice prayer bonus. I tried maximizing my weight reducing equipment as well as my prayer bonus armor, so yeah, should be good to go. Let's get the hardest one out of the way first. One nice thing is that I can use my newly acquired SGS to heal up on both HP and prayer, so I don't have to use as much food or sip as many prayer pots, so that's kind of a nice little added bonus there. Oh my god, I think I've reached the end! Alright, scratch that. I'm not really all that close to being done. I did the puzzle, but now I have to get 50 items for that darn greedy dwarf before he gives me the talisman. So let's see what it's gonna be. Oh boy. So mainly just really easy stuff, but the sheer quantity is gonna make this take a little bit of time. So this should be the first batch of items right here, so let's go ahead and hand them over to the dwarf. Go ahead and take them all, and this should be all of the more like tedious items to get. I think everything else I have in my bank, so I should be able to come right back. Second batch of stuff. Boy, that was something else. Finally got this darn talisman from this really stubborn dwarf here. Kinda gave me some PTSD from One Small Favor, not gonna lie. Without a doubt, one of the most tedious and time-consuming quests on the entire quest log, but there it is. Morning's End Part 2 has been completed. 20,000 agility XP, that's not too shabby. I'll take that as a reward any day. Can now craft death runes. I can get Dark Beast Slayer tasks, which will be kind of interesting. And I can also complete the Ardoon Hard Diary. I think it's the only one I have left other than the Wilderness. So yeah, I can finally do that. Long overdue, to say the least. But that is the last of the more difficult quests that I have to do. Other than that, just easy stuff like Corsair Curse, whatever that is, this one, and a few other ones as well. Oh, Rag and Bone Man will take a little time, but overall that shouldn't be anywhere near as long and tedious as Morning's End Part 2. First part of Rag and Bone Man complete. Now on to the fun part. Just got a 1 out of 512 drop with the Mystic Hat coming in from the one basilisk that I had to kill to get the bone. And that should be the last polished bone. So assuming everything goes according to plan, that should be the end of the quest. Oh yeah, I get to decide whether or not I want a bone sack or a helmet. I think most people get the bone sack. I'm gonna do the helmet. I think the helmet looks pretty cool. I've seen a picture of it before, so let's go for that. And there is the quest complete. Finally, man, that is such a time-consuming quest. But 5k prayer XP, and that is the last of the long quests out of the way. So the only thing I have left would be this one, which might be long. I'm actually not sure about that one. I don't know much about it. And then I have a short one right here, Devious Minds, and then a couple of free-to-play quests. So yeah, getting to the home stretch. Devious Minds quest done. Very easy one to get out of the way, not too long, only took about 10 minutes. The only bad part is it took away my large rune pouch, so I'm going to have to go get that back, so that's a minor inconvenience. There are all the free-to-play quests done. That's all of them right there. So the last quest is A Taste from Hope, and then the quest cape will be mine. The last quest, man, it feels really surreal knowing that after this one, I'll have every single quest done on the entire quest log. It's kind of a cool feeling. I know that the elf quest will be arriving sometime this year. I'm not sure when, maybe by the summer or something. But yeah, for the time being, that's all of them. So A Taste from Hope, let's get it done. Right, the last boss fight that I will have to do before obtaining the quest cape has arrived. At least until, you know, the elf quest comes out. Song of the Elves, I'm sure I'll have to fight something there. But for the time being, this will be the last one. Let's get it done. Apparently this quest boss is a little bit challenging compared to most ones that you have to do. But in general, I shouldn't have too much trouble against it. But like compared to other stuff, this one actually has some mechanics that I'm gonna have to like pay attention to. Oh my god, a 43? This thing is just shredding it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it hit a... Whoa. Am I praying the wrong thing? Wait a minute. I might be praying the wrong thing. Is it protect from range? I don't know. 42. Man, this thing is amazing. Against vampires. What the hell is that? That is the creepiest looking thing I've ever seen in my life. You know, it's kind of like Vorkath in a way, having to dodge those little blood bombs there. Oh man, this part's easy. You just pray melee and he can't even touch you. Easy quest. Hey, there it is, the last quest that I have on the quest log. 269 quest points, by far the most I've ever had ever on RuneScape, as well as a nice handy medallion, which can teleport me straight to Theater of Blood, I think infinitely. It doesn't look like it has any charges, which is nice. And then an experience tome, which gives, how much is it? Only 2,500? I was hoping to be a little bit more than that, but that's not important. We can now get the quest cave. Man, I'm so excited about this. Okay, never mind. That tome that I got doesn't just have one use, it has 3, so I actually got 7,500 Herblore XP, not just 2,500, so not too bad. And the big moment has arrived, time to purchase this brand new cape. There it is, the quest cape has been obtained on the Ironman. This is the first time I've ever had a quest cape, so pretty neat feeling, not gonna lie. Oh, that is a cool cape. I really like this one. Don't know if I'll keep the hood or not. I don't really keep the hoods when I get skill capes, so I'll go ahead and drop that. Let's go ahead and do the emote as well. Always have to do that. It's kind of like a ceremonial tradition when you get a new cape like this. So yeah, there it is. Looks pretty cool. So the next thing is the perks of having this thing. And there's one main perk, and that is the fact that it teleports you right to a fairy ring. I think that's the most important thing that it offers me currently. So after clicking teleport, it takes me right next to the entrance of the Legends Guild, which conveniently enough is right next to a fairy ring. Now, I won't go into all the uses of this, but just off the top of my head, just to name off a few, it'll be good for rune crafting, maybe completing clue scrolls at a more efficient rate, and just generally like traversing around the map a little bit quicker. So feels really good to have gotten this big goal out of the way. First time I've ever done this, so very cool. With that being said though, that is going to be where I cut episode 58. Obviously a very eventful and fulfilling episode to say the least, achieving the big goals of obtaining a quest cape and getting lucky at Sarah and getting the Saradomin Godsword. In the next one, I think I'll continue on with some more God Wars, see if I get lucky there, try to maybe kill some more bandos. Haven't done that in a while, so I might get back to doing that. And of course, try to hope for getting another Zammy task to get myself my first Zammy spear. And aside from PVM, I'm also thinking about maybe doing some skilling. I kind of want to take some time in the next episode to get my total level up, maybe try to aim for like 2050 total, because the more bossing I do, obviously increases my chance of dying. So if I were to die, it would be kind of cool to have a more respectable rank. So I'm going to use that as motivation to get my skills up. I've been kind of slacking in that department, so might do a little bit of that. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching once again. Feel free to follow the links down below, the Twitter, Twitch, Discord if you feel so inclined. And yeah, thanks again, and I will see you all soon. So take care.